Hi everyone, this is Kristen at Robolink. So our inaugural CoDrone competition is coming up on Saturday, February 3rd from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the San Diego Air and Space Museum in Balboa Park. So this year's competition is all spy mission themed. So we have laser obstacles to go through, hoops to fly through, and at the end, when you land, you need to flash a letter in Morse code with your CoDrone's LEDs. Last week we showed you how to do it in Snap, so this week we're going to show you how to do it in Arduino. Again, you don't have to use this code. This is just something that we came up with. If you need help, if you think you have a better solution, by all means, just go for it. We are going to outline some of the requirements needed for the Morse code in this video, just to make our judges' lives a little bit easier and so you can get the best score possible. So the first thing you need to do is, hold on one second, include the CoDrone library in the top of your code, because that is how you get your LED lights to go. The next thing you need to do is in void setup. The first thing is CoDrone begin. So that sets up the communication and the connection with your drone at a baud rate of 115,200 bits per second, and that uses the Bluetooth module. And the next thing you need to do is auto connect. Here it says nearby drone. We would prefer if you are able to connect to a previous drone, or if you are able to connect to your drone with its specific address. So there is a lesson on how to do that in the Learn section of our website, robolink.com. So just, I forget which lesson it is, but it says connecting to CoDrone, pairing to CoDrone, and then we'll go through how to do that. So if you can put your own address in there, that is going to make everything so much easier, because nearby drone connects to a random nearby drone. It might not be yours. This you might not need. That is something that one of our engineers put in. So if you want to use that, you can. If you don't want to use it and find that works without it, that's cool too. And then you're going to include this function, Morse code. So we will go over that right now. So in void loop, you're also going to have a void Morse code. So you're going to write your own function for Morse code. And the first thing we're using blue LEDs in our code for today. So the first thing we do, so we have CoDrone.LED color, then we have arm none. That means the arms are going to turn off. Next thing is the same thing, but with eye none, which means the eyes are going to turn off, and then you have a delay of 500 milliseconds. What we would like all competitors to do when they are, for the start of their Morse code, we would like all competitors to hold their eyes red for 1 second. That will let the judges know that the Morse code is coming up and that they're not reading the Morse code in a loop and you get the letter wrong because they read it wrong. So you have eye hold of red for 100 seconds. No, sorry, a brightness of 100%, and then you have a delay of 1,000 milliseconds. So that's 1 second. And then you are going to turn those eyes off and then have a delay of 1,000 seconds. And next we have ... dash ... I personally am not sure what letter that is. I'm assuming it's one with Morse code. But whatever letter you get, you will need to program that in. And these are also different functions, which are right underneath. So we create a function called void dot. And so a dot is 1 unit of Morse code. It's just a short blip, so we recommend 0.5 seconds or 1 second. So we have the arm holding blue at a brightness of 100% for, it looks like 500 milliseconds, so that's 0.5 seconds. And then we have it turning off again for 500 milliseconds, so 0.5 seconds again. And with Morse code, there is, so it's 1 unit for a dot. It's also 1 unit for a pause in between dots and dashes within letters. So that's important to know. And then we have another function called void dash. So that is, so dashes are 3 units. So whatever you use for your 1 unit, whether that's 0.5 seconds, or whether that's 1 second, you're going to need to multiply that by 3 for your dashes. So what we did here, we have the CoDrone LEDs. The arms are holding blue at a brightness of 100%. And then that is going to be for 1.5 seconds. So 0.5 seconds times 3. And we're going to include that delay for 0.5 seconds, so 1 unit right after that. And then when you go back up here, it should all work. Okay, so that is one of the ways that you can do Morse code with Arduino. If you like this file, just message us on Facebook with your email so we can send it to you. And if you have any questions, just let us know in the comments in the video. And hopefully we will see you at the competition on February 3rd, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the San Diego Air and Space Museum. Thank you for watching.